have to adjust the music on the game a little bit. It's way loud. Alright, let's get started. We'll see if we can solve our next case. The air outside is indeed much better. Shen, let's go and have some sweet fried dough twists. Didn't you just promise Judge Chang to help him find the coat? Since Afu is willing to help, it is certain that we will soon find Lo Pei's coat. Officer Ma, you needn't arrange for soldiers to search anymore. Okay. Okay, so in the last chapter, if you were here, or if you and need a refresh, or if you weren't here last time, we went to go visit an author because we suspected that a book that they wrote was somehow connected to a murder case that we have in our backlogs, which I believe is the main character's brother. One of the things that was missing from, well, the author was murdered, but his jacket was missing. So it looks like now we're going to be looking for those, or for that jacket. I just want to find a reason to go out for a walk. We waited in the court all morning. Lo Xinwen still hasn't awakened. It's really boring. If the judge asks, how will you explain yourself? Well, I count on you, Shen. Hi, how are you? How was your day? I didn't agree to help. I suddenly lost the mood to look for delicious food. Good. Are you coming or not? Where? Lo Xinwen's house. I'm probably mispronouncing his name. I'm good. It was pretty good. I did a lot of procrastinating today. I got some things done, but not what I had planned. But sometimes that's how it goes. It was his first crime. There might be clues. Shen, you come up with a direction so clearly. Okay, do we want to talk to the case holder? Oh, this is the courtroom. There will be no admittance. So which direction do we need to go? Oh, well, that answers that question. Right? Okay. So let's go this way. Master Lo was murdered? His nephew is the murderer? That ungrateful Lo Xinwen? Yes, it is him. He is even a scholar. Yes, shame on him. Ranking list. God bless me. Oh, this is the guy that was guarding the gate. Shen, is this Lo Xinwen's house? That's correct. Sorry, Officer Ma has issued an order that no one is allowed to enter. Soldier, do you remember us? We are the detectives who solved the Lo Pei case this morning. I remember you're the accomplice. Accomplice is not allowed to enter. Soldier, we were entrusted by Judge Sheng to search for evidence. Please let us in. All right, go in then. He just takes them at their word. Lord has instructed, if it's Detective Shen investigating the case, we should cooperate. Oh, okay. So he's not just arbitrarily letting them in. He was given those directions. Your word really worked. Let's enter the house and see if we can find the coat. It's quite hot. Not only is it hot, but it's also very stuffy. It's just the beginning of autumn. Why did he start to burn charcoal? Was he burning something else? Does Lo Xinwen have a weak body, need to cover himself with a quilt even in hot summer? Afu, do not make assumptions. Shen, let's finish the search as soon as possible and leave quickly. Oh, newspaper on the floor. Don't mind if I do. Shen, there's a newspaper on the ground. This is the report about Lo Pei, but faces of both people in the photo were repeatedly punctured. This should be an act of venting anger. How much resentment must have been in Lo Xinwen's heart. Can we go to the chest? Can we open it? Okay, we'll inspect the bed. Judging from the color of wood, it has been around for quite some years. Okay. Ooh. Let's look at the marks on the wall. It looks like something's missing. This wall is a bit strange. This blank space on the wall seems to be cleaner than the rest. Can you analyze the possible reasons for it? There used to be calligraphy or a painting hanging on it, but it was recently taken down. Exactly. Okay. Wow, isn't this a delivery food box from Cow's Snacks? This snack shop is quite famous locally. Let me see what delicious food is in the food box. Afu, don't touch other people's belongings without permission. Anyway, Lo Xinwen won't be back. What a pity to let it go to waste. I'll take care of it instead. I wouldn't if I were in. A basket of steamed buns. They are all mine. Hopefully they're not drugged. It's so hot here. These buns have stayed here for 6 hours. Be careful, they might be spoiled. Don't worry, Shen, it's not spoiled. The steamed buns are incredibly delicious. So maybe they haven't been there for 6 hours? I guess we will find out. Maybe. I wonder what's in this cabinet. Let's open it and see. Oh. Well, if he was an author, maybe those are all part of his manuscript. Many crumpled papers are falling out. Let's see what is written inside. 30 minutes later. The killer attacked someone with a rod, but it rebounded and knocked himself unconscious. So the victim turned into the killer, and the killer turned into the victim. Shen, it appears that all the crumpled papers in this cabinet are discarded novel manuscripts. Right? Very likely indeed. I didn't expect that Lo Xinwen was actually writing novels. Shen, what do you think of his writing? His ideas are unique, but his writing techniques are not yet mature enough. Is writing technique important, Shen? Certainly, if one only has ideas without proper techniques, it is hard to create a good story. Clearly, Lo Xinwen was not satisfied with his own writing either. Having crumpled them into paper balls, yet not wanting to discard them. Indeed, Lo Xinwen's life seems rather awkward. It seems that someone is helping Lo Xinwen improve his writing techniques. These few sheets of paper all have notes written in a delicate and elegant handwriting. The Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes, The Adventures of Navy Treaty, and A Case of Identity. Mikasa, are you coming to say hello? You might as well say hello properly. Mama? Instead of just your tail? Oof. Cat tail in face. Hair in nose. Shen, are all these detective novels? Translations of the Sherlock Holmes series written by Arthur Conan Doyle. Shen, don't you think... What was that? The middle of the bookshelf seems particularly empty. Yes, judging from the imprints on the partition. There used to be some ceramic vessels in the middle of the bookshelf, but they are gone now. How do you know that they were ceramic? Okay. Desk. Some indentations on this paper that look like handwriting. Are we going to use something to see what they are? I see. These are traces left by a fountain pen. Yes, someone used a fountain pen on the table to write something. But the paper with the written words has already been taken. We're not going to use something on the paper? Shen, who is depicted in this portrait? It's Moriarty, the criminal mastermind from Sherlock Holmes series. Oh, okay, that's... Lo Xinwen hung the portrait of the criminal mastermind here so he could see him while writing. Seems like he admires him quite a bit. No wonder he became a murderer. Is that it? Oh. Middle shelf. Shen, there are some pills in this bottle. Could they be a knockout drug? Let's take a look. Smoking cessation pills. Does this Lo Xinwen smoke opium too? That's highly possible. Okay, so there's nothing else on this side. Okay, now we're going to look at the wardrobe. It wouldn't let me earlier. Padlock is on top is similar to the one in Liu Pei's house. Are you going to pick it? Should I try to pry it open? If I were Lo Xinwen, I would definitely hide the bloodstained cloak in the wardrobe. Alright, it's up to you. Oh. Okay. Yes on 1. Yes on 2. Woohoo! Oh, it's the girl that they saw or it's the girl he saw when he was on his way to the author's house. Here's our second murder. A ghost lying in the wardrobe. It's a female body and she has been dead for some time. Did we see her last night? Oh, Mr. Shen, I think I heard someone screaming inside the house. What's this? Another body? Someone died. Could it be Lo Shinwen again? Soldier, let's not rush to conclusions. Allow us to examine the body first. Shin, this is the girl we encountered by the creek last night. I also saw her photo in the newspaper. Ah, according to that article, her name is Liu Yingxing. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. Editor at the Golden Words Publishing House. Kitty, I am not pincushion. She was a longtime partner of Lope, and she was responsible for editing all of his books. She also the one that was helping with the other guy's manuscripts. How did Miss Liu die? We can only determine that after a thorough examination of the body. There's bruises. Oops. Livor mortis was found on the wrist of the body. Abrasions and contusions on the fingertips with minor subcutaneous bleeding. Fingernails and surrounding skin damage, possibly from scratching or clawing. Common defensive wounds in strangulation cases, suggesting victims struggled before death. Livor mortis is present at the ankles. There is stiffness present in the toe joints. There is a deep red mark below the throat with localized discoloration and epidermal peeling. There seems to be symptoms of fractured laryngeal cartilage, so she was strangled. This is a fatal injury. She was strangled to death. Strangulation mark is thick, long, no sign of finger pressure or crescent-shaped nail marks. It shows a weapon was used. The murderer may have used a rod-like object to strangle the victim. What's this? There are also 2 vertical marks evenly distributed on the surface. Is it a belt? Oh, or a bamboo? Maybe it was a bamboo rod. Afu, this needs to be documented separately. Got it. The weapon is a rod with 2 vertical marks. Next. Face. The deceased face is noticeably bruised and swollen with bluish-purple color. It's probably caused by strangulation of the neck and obstruction of blood flow. Is that it? Oh, we'll look at body. Her jaw, joint, neck muscles, upper limb muscles, and leg joints are all exhibiting rigor mortis. Rigor mortis has spread throughout the whole body. No signs of relaxation yet. Okay. Body, hands, feet. There's gotta be something else. There we go. Mouth. Blood foam at the corner of her mouth. There is also white powder on her lips. White powder looks somewhat familiar. Is it the same rice cakes that they had the night before where they were laced with sleeping drugs? Shen, let me take a look. Sniff, sniff. There's a smell of rice. Yes, it's crumbs from a rice cake. Could it be that this girl like you ate a rice cake with knockout drugs? It is possible. No rice. How are the results of the investigation? The girl is starting to sound like Gru. The girl in the wardrobe was strangled by a blunt weapon. The time of her death? Her body shows total rigor mortis with no signs of relaxation. The finger and toe joints are stiff. Preliminary assessment indicates that the victim was killed approximately 14 hours ago. But the time of death can be influenced by various factors. My judgment may not be precise. Like perhaps the fireplace or the little fire thing. It will be advisable to have a coroner conduct further examinations for a more accurate analysis. It's good that she did not die during my shift. I wonder, when you came on duty, was there anyone else who rotated shifts with you? Afternoon, not long before I came on duty, Officer Ma assigned only me to guard. It is currently 2 p.m., which means you arrived less than 2 hours ago. Seems that you have limited information as well. Then what should I do next? It's a murder case. Go and report to Judge Chang right away. What should we do next? We need to re-investigate this room from the perspective of a crime scene. Okay. I doubt that that's changed. Okay. If it's really hot in this room, I'll extinguish the coal brazier. Look at this. This is particularly partially burned fabric, isn't it? This is silk. From its color and pattern, it looks the same type of fabric as Lope's lost coat. Could this be the blood-stained coat we have been looking for? Lo Xinwen was wearing that overcoat when he disguised himself as Lope. The fabric is quite distinctive, so I don't think I could mistakenly identify it. It seems that Lo Xinwen used the coal brazier to burn the evidence. There is a possibility of that. Although there remain only fragments, but these should be enough to report to Judge Chang. Okay, so we found the missing jacket, basically. Okay, what else? Let's look at the floor. Look here, I have found crucial evidence. What evidence? Footprints. They must have been left by the murderer. How about you take this opportunity to review the method of footprint analysis? You mentioned a proportional relationship between height and barefoot length. Footprint size doesn't equal barefoot length. We should consider shoe type and features. By subtracting inner and outer differences and allowing for space, you can get the barefoot length. Are we going to have to do math? Lastly, multiply the length of the barefoot by 7. Then you can roughly estimate the height of the murderer. You remember well. I got it. There are 2 murderers. Their souls are respectively of wave pattern and swastika pattern. Why did you stop? I carved a swastika pattern soul for myself a few days ago. Why would you do that? My shoe sole has a wave pattern. Ah. After all that, it turns out to be our own footprints. Finding clues is really difficult, isn't it? All contact leaves traces. This principle applies to detectives as well. When we focused on finding the murderer, we tend to ignore our presence at the scene. No, today I must regain my dignity. I'm going to investigate every footprint in the house. Have fun! After searching the entire room, the only footprints I found were mine and yours. Afu, please record this in the case file. Oh, do you want to record this too? Sometimes the absence of evidence can be just as important as the presence of evidence. There is hair floating in the air. Food box. By the way, how did you know that the steamed buns were delivered 6 hours ago? It was written on the note next to the box. 21st, 7:45 a.m. at the end of the alley, Lowe's house. It is approximately 6 hours ago. You are really perceptive, Shin. If I'd known something like this would happen, I definitely wouldn't have eaten those buns. How was the taste of the steamed buns at the crime scene? They were delicious, not spoiled at all. Do you think the marks on the wall are related to this murder case? I cannot determine any direct connection at the moment, but it is also possible that there is an indirect connection. I'll also take a note of it. Good. Okay. Do the top shelf. Already read these. Judging from the imprints on the partition, there used to be some ceramic vessels in the middle of the bookshelf, but they are gone now. Cabinet is filled with crumpled and discarded manuscripts. Clearly, Lo Xinwen is not satisfied with his own writing, but recently someone has been helping him practice writing techniques. Perhaps our dead girl? The more I think, the more suspicious it is. The words on the paper must be related to the case. It would be great if we could recover the words from the paper. It's not difficult, you just need to use this. Let's see. Maybe the coal? I'm thinking either the coal or the dust. Good idea. Perhaps we could apply charcoal to the paper. The indentations can be made visible. Oh, okay. I can't read what it says, so hopefully they will. Do I need to do the whole thing? Oh, no. Okay. The words appear. Take a look and see what it says. Books were written by Lo Xinwen. Inadequate. Low pay deceived us. Editor responsible. Final ultimatum. If not reported, extraordinary measures. Never tolerate. Man, words did not come through clearly. It's fragmented and intermittent. The text is not complete. This should be the second half of a letter. It seems that Lo Xinwen is accusing Lo Pei of plagiarizing his book. No, none of you truly understand. That's mine. It belongs to me. All of this is mine. I see. It's understandable why Lo Xinwen would react that way when being accused. Lo Xinwen also mentioned that the editor had responsibility. Isn't Lo Pei's editor Liu Pinchen? Is this the reason why Lo Xinwen killed her? It is still difficult to make any conclusions now. The house has been searched thoroughly. What should we do next? Miss Liu was murdered 14 hours ago. The murder occurred around midnight. It's not long after I arrived at Lo Pei's house. It's highly possible that you and I were the last people to see her. Last night, you were in town. Did you notice anything unusual? After we separated, I went to find the blacksmith, Yangtze. Then I watched him forge iron all night at the blacksmith's workshop. Finally, we prepared all the repair parts I need. Anything related to the murder case, I really didn't pay attention. Well, that's normal too. Shen, let's go and ask others in town. There might be eyewitnesses. While it's worth a try, it's unlikely to have eyewitnesses since the case happened late at night. Daytime may offer a better chance to find witnesses. Wasn't the case supposed to have happened at night? The reason for doing so was revealed to me by the box of steamed buns. Steamed buns? The presence of that box inside the house contradicts a certain clue in the scene. Okay. Nope, not that. I was thinking maybe the note on the box. I don't see how the ligature marks would make a difference, or the autopsy. Maybe the brazier? The presence of the box inside the house contradicts a certain clue at the scene. I'm thinking either the brazier or marks on the floor. I don't see how it could be the autopsy or the strangle marks. And I don't know what a missing picture would have to do with it, or an accusation. in a letter. I might go with the marks on the floor because the only footprints in the house are the two detectives. Yes, someone brought the steamed buns into the house, but there were no footprints left behind. This is obviously abnormal. Are you suggesting that someone cleaned up the footprints at the crime scene? It could be the box deliverer or someone else who entered and left after him. However, this person is undoubtedly closely related to the case. Indeed, otherwise there would be no need for him to clean up the footprints at the scene. More than just footprints were cleaned up. Although no signs of a fight were found inside the house, the victim had defensive wounds. Those fighting traces might have been cleaned up as well. It's highly possible that the murder weapon was also taken away by him. That's right. Shen, let's go find this person right away. Sure, perhaps we would first visit the cow snack stall. Want to buy some snacks? Eating is not the top priority after all. I want to find out what happened to Miss Liu last night. Why was she crying so broken-hearted? And how did she become like this by this morning? Auntie Vu, this is the scene of the cry. It's really hot in this house, isn't it? Who are you? You again. What are you doing here? Of course we are investigating the crime scene. How dare you? Mr. Shen is overly involved in a matter that should be handled by the officials. Afu and I discovered the body in the wardrobe, so I couldn't just stand by and do nothing. It's not even possible to stand by. Who knows if Officer Ma might consider us suspects? If you are truly innocent, I will not accuse you wrongly. Like you did the last time. Enough idle talk. Hurry up and leave. Auntie Vu and I are going to investigate the crime scene. Excuse me. Mr. Shen, please leave quickly. If Officer Ma sees you, he'd draw his sword again. Oh no. I have a few questions for you, soldier. I'll leave after asking. Oh, up you go. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Seal on the door. Is the seal on the door pasted by you? Oh. Cat duster. Yes, it's me. Can you remember the exact time when you put on the seals? I arrived at noon and first went to post the notice on the wall. I stayed for 15 minutes. So possibly between, well, anyway. Then I came here to put on seals and stand guard. Let's see. Have you seen anyone suspicious? Everything is normal, except... Except what? Old Chow. He was wandering around early in the morning. Is it an old man dressed as a scholar? Yes, he is an old scholar. Let's go and ask him. Okay, go ahead. Do you know anything about Lo Xunwen? He's a lazy bone. He is ungrateful and vicious. No wonder everyone dislikes him. Ungrateful and vicious. Had Lope treated Lo Xinwen well? Lo Xinwen doesn't work, usually. Lope provides him with food and clothes and a place to live in. Did Lope do this because his articles were actually written by Lo Xinwen? Lope is a great writer. He is the pride of our Paro town. Even children don't bother to read what Lo Xinwen writes. Okay, go ahead. We asked all of those, so no more questions. Let's see what else we can discover. Do we want to... Ooh, he's got bamboo rods. Can we talk to him? Look, this is Makino bamboo. After carbonization, this type of bamboo can be used to make excellent filaments for lamps. So, are we not going to examine it? Why not? That green fish looks so beautiful. This type of fish is called Bongana decora, and it is a unique species found in Hunan province. Wow, it does sound delicious. It would be great to have a fishing rod. Do you also want to eat fish, Shen? I just want to go fishing. Then let me make a fishing rod for you, Shen. No, let's investigate the case first. Seems like you went through some internal struggle. I want to go fishing. Okay, so... Oh, we can look at the dry well. There are many ants around the edge. Okay. Naturally, the door to Lope's house is tightly locked. There are seals on the door. Poor chickens. Okay, nothing else there. We're not gonna consider the bamboo as a murder weapon. Keep off the scene of the murder. Oh, there's the old scholar. Alas, my heart is burdened with sorrow and worry. Sir, have you seen any suspicious individuals around here? I lament that my heart's desire remained unfulfilled. I have no words to express my sorrow. Jen, it seems like I didn't quite understand. Sir said he is troubled by something and he is not in the mood to talk until he solves it. Sir, what has been troubling you? I am sad and worried as if a thorn is stuck in my throat. I look up at the roof and sigh. Alas. Looking up at the roof and sighing. Is your trouble related to the eaves? It's my admission ticket on the thatched leaves. Wind bullies me because I am old and weak. So his ticket is up on the roof. What the old scholar meant to say is the wind swept his admission ticket onto the roof. You learn fast. Oh, Shen, it seems like you have started talking in his way. Just a joke. Sir, we will find a way to help you get your admission ticket back. After that, could you please tell us what you have seen in the vicinity? I'll repay you for your great kindness. Ladder. Afu, there's a ladder here, but it's already damaged. Of course it is. If only I had brought My invention, the robot hand, I could easily grab things within reach. Long-distance water cannot quench immediate thirst, my brilliant inventor. Well, it's more practical to repair the ladder. The ladder is missing a crossbeam. We need to find suitable materials to replace it. Bamboo. Shen, bamboo can be used to repair the ladder. Uncle, we are detectives helping investigate cases. Can you cut off a section of bamboo for us? We can use it as the beam of a ladder. As beam? The ladder beam. Oh, okay, all right. I heard Master Lo was murdered by his nephew? You also heard about this. What a terrible thing. Lo Xinwen was incredibly lazy, loafing around all day and relied solely on his uncle. It's unbelievable that he would kill his own uncle. It's a shame that someone as talented as Master Lo had come to such a tragic end. Here you go, a section of bamboo too long to be used for, or long enough to be used for beam. Thank you. It's a beam. Oops. I can handle that. Look at you all handy, Afu. It's done. Afu climbed onto the roof. Is he going to find something else? No? Seems the paper on the roof isn't the admission ticket. Oh. You already knew it, Shen. The 4 books annotations. It looks like the cover of a book. It is a book, but perhaps not a very good one. It is a cheating tool. How should we explain this to the old scholar? I have searched around on the roof, but there is only this piece of paper. Show it to him first. Is this what you wanted? Please take a closer look. This is the 4... Oh, it indeed belongs to me. Thank you, gentlemen. You're welcome. Just help us with our investigation. Go ahead, go ahead. A dead body was found at Lo's house. Did you see anyone suspicious in or out this morning? This is a big matter indeed. I've got it. If it's a murder case, that man seems highly suspicious. The old schooler is a witness. That's great. Please provide more details about him. He has a snake's head and a rat's eyes, holding a weapon and carrying a box. He must be the murderer. I dare not speak without certainty, but I know this object resembles an iron club. Resembling an iron club? Then it is indeed possible to be the murder weapon. If you two apprehend the murderer successfully, I will go to the court to identify him. All right. Since it is finished, young man, could you help me take a look at the list? See the list? Sir, are you mistaken? This is not an admissions ticket, but a cover of the 4 books annotations. What? What? It's not my admissions ticket? Alas, my admissions ticket must be left at home. Is he half blind? Ah, the old scholar may have poor eyesight, but he walks quite steadily and fast. There's a circle drawn on this paper, and there are also many words written on it. Seems to be a pass list of the candidate examination. I'm not sure why it's here, though. Somebody cheating on their test? To get it to the admissions? Wow, are all of these people on the list? Oh, wow, all these people on the list are scholars? The candidate examination is divided into country level, prefectural level, and academy level. This list is for the county level. Yeah, okay, sorry. County level examination. But what, Shen? Nothing. Bookseller. Once in a century genius. I have a secret book here. Would you like to take a look? This is incredible. A ray of enlightenment is bursting from your eyes. You are truly a natural genius in reasoning. Did you really have such a remarkable talent all along? Or did I? Indeed, I, I can't pronounce these names, I'm sorry. Lao Kwai have never misjudged anyone's abilities. I know I'm mispronouncing them because some letters have different pronunciations than English. If we could unlock the reasoning pathway in your mind, imagine the heights you could reach. How can I unlock the pathway to reasoning? You're lucky that I just opened my stall today and you happened to come by. Read 10 detective novels from my stall and you'll become the reincarnated Master Lo II. Mr. Hu, we are investigating the murder at Lo Xinwei's house. May I ask you some questions? Sure, go ahead. Do you know Liu Picheng? Are you referring to Miss Liu, the editor of Golden Words Publishing House? Master Lo's achievements today are largely due to Miss Liu's insight. I still have her business card. Did Miss Liu know many people in the town? Has she ever had conflicts with anyone? I'm not sure about that. After all, I'm just a bookseller. Sure, go ahead. How much do you know about Lo Xinwen? That ungrateful brat is truly the biggest mistake in Master Lo's life. Master Lo just spoiled him too much. That's why... What do you mean by that? He is completely dependent on Master Lo for his livelihood. He even spoke evil of Master Lo, or yet he even spoke evil. It seems like he feels Master Lo owes him something. Is it because he thought that Master Lo's works were written by him? Just a few days ago, he even claimed that Master Lo would put his name on the novel. He doesn't deserve it. What was Master Lo's reaction to this? Master Lo simply smiled it off. Is it possible that Lo Xinwen was telling the truth? Young lad, you have no idea what he could write. Once he bragged near my bookstall. I couldn't stand it, so I let him write something. He struggled to write even a few words for a long time and eventually went into a fit. Sure, go ahead. Oh, I keep reading that even though it's just the introduction for the next question. Mr. Hu, you haven't told me how to unlock my pathway to reasoning yet. I selected a set of books for you. Once you finish them, you'll become a master of reasoning. You can start with these detective novels. Once you have gained some experience, you can start reading Sherlock Holmes. Save Master Lowe's books for later, as they are more advanced and require deeper understanding. Remember, it's not enough to just read once. You must read attentively, closely, and repeatedly. As long as I read all of them, will I become a detective as skilled as Shen? Of course, I'm just going to call him who'd never lie. Would I sell books outside the court if I lied? Soldiers from the court often buy books from me. Each of them has a copy of Master Lowe's book. Especially Officer Ma. He buys at least 10 copies whenever Master Lowe releases a new book. Otherwise, could he become the sergeant? Sure, go ahead. No more questions. Okay. Master Lowe's passed away. Alas, my heart breaks. I love listening to his stories the most. Oh, here's the blacksmith. Oh, really? Chengtao, this is the detective, Mr. Shen, that I mentioned. Shen, this is the blacksmith, Chengtao. He is highly skilled in ironwork. Chengtao, I would appreciate your help with the boat repair parts. You're welcome. We are looking into the murder case at Lowe's house. Could we ask you some questions? Oh. I wonder if you've seen a rod with such vertical stripes. Rod? Not a clue. Vertical stripes looks familiar. Please tell us right now, what is this pattern? Vertical stripes, definitely seen them before. Can't remember right now. Last night, when you were making the parts for me, I came across a small booklet. The booklet had many illustrations of various weapons. Ironwork manual. Huh? Take it. Thanks. Thank you. Shen, the recent orders and blueprints of the blacksmith are all in here. It also has the customer's information. Can Chengtao the blacksmith write? I heard from Chengtao he came from a rich family and even attended a private school for a few years. Later, his father smoked opium. He couldn't afford schooling and learned from a blacksmith. Let's see what's inside. Okay, and the old bamboo dealer requested to reinforce the handle of the bamboo cutting knife. Okay. Judge Chang planned to gift an oxtail sword by adding 2 copper rings and cloud engravings. Mr. Cow requested adding a rolling axis on a rolling pin to make dough rolling easier. Lopei wanted to order a sharp, short dagger for self-defense, the one stuck in his chest. Ma brought his arm guards in for improvement. Chengtao suggested adding vertical straps. Oh. Judge Chang ordered an improved hoe to boost farming efficiency. The following pages are all about choppers, farm tools, and so on. Nothing special. Which ones did I? Let's see. Do you know? I don't. Okay, so he doesn't know him. I think we already asked this. Oh, no, an eccentric and unpredictable person. Seems Lo has a really bad reputation in town. Even Chung doesn't like him. I wonder why everyone dislikes Lo. He always claims that Lo Pei's books were written by him, bored by his words. Go ahead. I think we asked about the weapons. Okay. Oh, he's our... This is cow snacks. I can already smell the delightful aroma coming from the steamer. Let's go and have a chat. What would you like to order? Buns, cake, fried twists, and noodle wontons, tofu curd, no tasty, no penny. We're detectives investigating the murder case at Lo's house. May I ask you some questions? Feel free to ask, and I'll definitely cooperate. Mr. Cow, how much do you know about Lo Xinwen? You know his uncle, Lo Pei, is a renowned writer, right? Our town, Pero Town, was renamed because of him. Business in our small shops has been booming due to the influx of readers attracted to our town. Please tell us what you know about Lo Xinwen. Alas, Master Lo was highly esteemed, but never expected to end up with such an incompetent nephew. Lo Xinwen, a scholar, has passed the imperial examination. After the exam system was abolished, Lo Xinwen turned to opium in despair and lost everything. If it weren't for Master Lo taking him in and helping him quit smoking, I'm afraid he would. Opium is really evil. Did Lo Xinwen quit opium later? So I hear, but he still needs to take opium cessation drugs daily. Those drugs were also purchased for him by Lo Pei. Indeed, it sounds like Lo Pei has treated Lo Xinwen quite well. Having such a good uncle is truly a blessing. Unfortunately, he is very ungrateful. Okay, how about you? Why am I yawning so much? I wonder if you know Liu Pingcheng. Liu? Oh, you were referring to Miss Liu. That's right, it's her. Master Lo accompanied her to my stall several times to buy rice cakes. I have also seen her and Master Lo taking a photo together right at the entrance of that alley. How is Miss Liu's relationship with others? She should only have one acquaintance in the town, Master Lo. Kind of an odd thing to say. Has Miss Liu had any conflicts with anyone? I know nothing about that. Mr. Cow, please try to recall more carefully and see if you remember anything. Why don't you go and ask my son? She occasionally played with my son, so he might know her better. I wonder where your son is now. At this time, he should be playing by the creek. My son's name is Cao Jian, wearing yellow clothes. Go and try and find him. Okay, steamed buns. Your steamed buns are so delicious. Is there a secret technique? Good steamed buns must be made with meat in good condition. Did Lo Xinwen often come here to buy steamed buns? Lo Xinwen is our regular customer. Usually he prepaid for 5 days' worth of steamed buns. We deliver them to him every morning. Were the steamed buns delivered to his house this morning different from those on other days? No difference. They were all freshly made. But I heard that he has been arrested, so should we still deliver to him tomorrow? This is indeed a big problem. How about this? You deliver them to the court instead. Can you manage both the business at the stall and food deliveries at the same time? Yangtze, the errand runner, takes care of all the delivery orders. Where is Yangtze now? He is delivering rice noodles to those soldiers. I see. Thank you, Mr. Cow. So now we need to find his son. I want to read his book. Oh. So we can't go through? Ah, so they've closed it off so people can't leave. Afu, what's wrong? I suddenly remembered the business card I saw earlier. The seal on it looks somewhat familiar to me. Yes, there is a similar shape on this piece of evidence. Oh, it's on the blacksmith manual? It's the only thing I see. Shen, where is the similar shape? I didn't see it at all. Please allow me a moment to think. Yes, there is a similar shape on this piece of evidence. Oh, no? Okay. Details. Okay, so it's kind of oblong. We can't see any details there. Oops. Are the words the same? I can't tell. It looks like this though. Oops. Oh, no, it's a little bit different. Oh, there it is. Okay. I forgot there was a seal on the letter. It's sorry. Ah, so it was the letter. Yes, the outline of the seal matches perfectly with the symbol at the end of the letter. That means the strange symbol is the imprint left by the seal on the back of the paper. Oh. Shen, if the person who wrote the letter is Miss Liu, wouldn't the whole situation be reversed? Very likely indeed. Inadequate in the letter doesn't refer to Lo Xinwen, but Lo Pei. Editor, responsible actually means Miss Liu felt sorry for her fault. It means Miss Liu wrote the letter to the publishing house seeking justice for Lo Xinwen. Not only that, but there are also annotations in a delicate handwriting on many of the discarded manuscripts. The handwriting in the annotations is the same as the handwriting in the letter. So the person who was revising Lo Xinwen's manuscripts was Miss Liu after all. I was right. Okay. Okay, I still think there's a little boy over here. Yep. Tian Tian. Hello, little one. Might I ask if you are Tian Tian? Yes, you know me. We are detectives, and we are catching bad guys. Would you like to help us? I love detectives the most. I always wanted to be a detective when I grow up. Welcome back, Mikasa. If you ask a few questions, and may I ask you a few questions, and will you answer them seriously? Yes. Do you know a lady with short hair, a round face, and glasses? Yes, I do. That's Sister Liu, and she is not a bad person. Sister Liu was bullied by bad people. Have you seen anyone who bullies her? Master Lo is the bad person. He insulted Sister Liu and even pushed her right here in this courtyard. When did that happen? The day before yesterday. Did you hear what they were arguing about? Let me think. Sister Liu was talking about something like Ko Ao. Ko Ao? Shen, do you know what Ko Ao is? Are you sure Sister Liu said that? Yes, Sister Liu did say that, and I heard it clearly. Then Master Lo got angry. Very, very angry. Then he pushed Sister Liu. Detective, Master Lo is a bad person. Go and catch him now. Well, he's kind of already dead. Once the truth is found out, we will make sure the bad guys are punished. That's great. Then I'll go and continue playing. So the author that died got into an argument with the editor and pushed her the day before she died. So did the dead guy... Oh. Detective, I have another question to ask you. What question? If ants are moving, does it mean it's going to rain? If it's going to rain, I need to tell my daddy to close his stall in advance. Ants are sensitive to changes in air humidity. So, but the weather doesn't seem like it's going to rain. Jin Jin, you got it wrong. You got it wrong. Do you see the white crumbs on the backs of the ants? Oops. There's food inside the dry well. Oh, the white crumbs. Huh. It's possible that there is something in the well. The ants are busy. Rice cake. I wonder if the ants ate drugged rice cake, if the ants would be drugged. And does it affect insects the same way it does humans? Shen, I'll go down the well and have a look. Can you go down? The width is just right for me, but if I were any bigger, I probably wouldn't be able to get in. Let's first go find a rope and then go down the well. The bottom of the well is deep and the opening is narrow. Be cautious. Yeah, we don't need our assistant to get stuck in the well. Shen, I found some rice cakes and a belt for a coat down in the well. There was a discarded rake head in the well, and the belt was hooked onto it. The rice cakes are all smashed. It took me a while to pick them up. This belt was the one that on Lope's coat. I saw it last night. The belt also has bloodstains on it. Now we can report to Judge Chang. We only found fragments of the coat in the brazier. Now we have new evidence. Why didn't Lo Xinwen dispose of the belt and the coat together? Let's think about that later. I just made another discovery. Look at this. There is a thin red and yellow thread in the brick crevices on the wall. Wall. This thin thread is relatively clean and brightly colored, as if not exposed to the sun and rain. It must have been stuck here more recently. Then I'll also keep it. Someone is banging on the drum. Seems like the sound is coming from the direction of the court. Let's go and take a look. I was just looking for you. Lord is asked to go to the court. What's up? Someone has come and banged the drum, saying he has seen the murderer. Wow, is it true? Who is the person that reported it? I don't know. I'm only responsible for running errands. Since that's the case, let's go together and see what's happening. Are we going to get accused again? More yawns. Since Mr. Shen is also here, let's begin. Solemn silence. Bring in the person who beat the drum. Oh, that's the old scholar. Excuse me, sir. What is your name and why did you beat the drum? Your Honor, my name is Qingzhou. I heard about the murder in Lo's home and reminded me that I had witnessed the crime. I'm here to identify the murderer. Oh? Did you really witness the murder with your own eyes? Indeed, I did. Then tell me everything you know in detail, except his eyesight is bad. Okay. The exam results come out today. I went to wait near the announcement wall early in the morning. The day the imperial examination results are released? Yes, today is the day the candidate examination results are announced. How could you witness the murder in Lowe's house if you went to see the announcement? Your Honor, Lowe's house is not far from the announcement wall. Oh, go ahead. I was walking around for some exercise when I suddenly saw a man leaving Lowe's house. He was in a hurry and forgot to lock the door. I looked over curiously, only to glimpse a dead body inside, strangled and horrible. I was scared and didn't look or say anything until Your Honor asked me. After that, I stayed nearby until the results were released, but saw no one else enter or leave. Who was the person that walked out of Lowe's house? Do you still remember? I remember he has a snake's head and rat's eyes. He doesn't seem like a good person. Come here and identify. Is this the person you saw? Yes, it's him, it's him. Oh, but he was delivering a food box. When I saw that food box, I guessed it must be Yangtze. This guy has a criminal record of theft. He once stole things from Master Lo. I need more eyes. It was right to detain him in advance. He keeps getting accused of murder. Judge Chang, I'm really wrong. Everyone knows that I'm the most warm-hearted, helpful, and chivalrous. How could I kill someone? How dare you talk back, you thief? Come on, men, prepare for severe punishment. Wait a minute. Mr. Shao's testimony alone is insufficient to establish Yangtze as the murderer. It's you again. Mr. Shao saw it with his own eyes. How can it be false? It is rare to find someone like Mr. Shao who is willing to speak out for justice. However, some of his testimony seems to be inconsistent with the on-site situation. I wonder what Mr. Shen has to say. I wish to cross-examine Mr. Shao. What do you mean by cross-examine? I will review Mr. Shao's words sentence by sentence and question any problematic statements. Then I will compare the questionable testimony with the collected evidence. If I find evidence that contradicts the testimony, I will present it to you for examination. Let's begin immediately then. Okay. Oh. Okay, the exam results come out today. I went to wait near the announcement wall early in the morning. I was walking around for exercise when I suddenly saw a man leaving Lo's house. He has a snake head and rat eyes. It's Yangtze. He was in a hurry and forgot to lock the door. I looked over curiously, only to glimpse a dead body inside, strange and horrible. Gotta be related to our evidence. Can I just go back to the first one? 7:45 this morning. I don't know if this is right. Uh-oh.
这个包子就是证明。申先生，此话怎讲呢？
Mr. Shen, what do you mean? An errand runner entered Lo Shinwen's house in the morning to deliver buns. Not to... Yes, that's right. I indeed went to deliver steamed buns. He used the delivery as an excuse to enter the house and commit murder for money, couldn't he? This... Huh. I just heard you mention steamed buns and thought you were as hungry as I am. Uh-oh. 4 more tries. If he forgot to lock the door, who locked the door? Scared and didn't look or say anything more. I guess I could take a hint. Oh. That's not cool. Okay, so we're examining the old man's testimony, and we've got to try and prove that the steam bun delivery guy didn't murder the editor based on a difference between the old man's testimony and evidence we found. So, based on one of these... So the exam results come out today. I went to wait near the announcement while early in the morning. He was walking for exercise when he saw a man leaving the house. He has a snake head and rat's eyes. He was in a hurry and forgot to lock the door. Looked over curiously and only to glimpse a dead body inside. Strange and horrible. Was scared and didn't look or say anything more until Your Honor asked me. And then he stayed for the results, but saw no one else enter or leave. So then our evidence, we have the next strangulation marks, which I don't think is related to any of that. We have the autopsy. So traces of white powder, bruising, resistance wounds, rigor mortis. Well, oh. Maybe the time of death, but that could be charcoal brazier that burned out not long ago, still warm, was lit this morning. Fragments of coal of the coat were found inside. Floors covered with dust, but no footprints other than those of the 2 detectives were found. I already tried the steam bun box, because of course he was there delivering the steam buns. We have a missing scroll, but we don't know what it is. We have a letter from the editor to, we believe, the publishing house, complaining about low pay. Oh, at noon I helped post the list, and then came here to guard, noticing no suspicious individuals. So maybe the soldier's testimony, because he posted the list. And then he went to the house to guard, but he didn't notice anybody suspicious. So I would think he would have noticed at least the old man, but I think he might have mentioned seeing him. Okay, business card. The blacksmith manual. And this just has different tools in it. And then we have the coat belt and rice cakes that they found in the well, and thin red and yellow thread in the brink of the crevices. So I'm guessing maybe this, along with the release, or him standing around waiting for the results, and when the soldier dropped off the list? Possibly. I guess if this one isn't it, I'll probably do a hint, because we've only got 3 more chances after this one. There are clearly discrepancies in your previous statement. In fact, I also... Please allow me a moment. Oh, nope. Maybe it's... I'm gonna do a hint, because... Okay, carefully recall the scene. The condition of the corpse contradicts a testimony from Xiaoxin. This content could significantly impact your gaming experience. Please proceed with caution. Hold space to review the... Oh. So... Oh... Well, we'll try it. Sir, you mentioned you saw someone dead inside the house when the suspect left Lo's house. The thing is the dead body was locked in a closet when the 2 detectives arrived. So that makes sense for why this one was it. Just took a minute. However, the body was found inside the wardrobe. At that time, the wardrobe was locked. How could you possibly see a body inside the house? Could it be that Mr. Xiao saw the scene in the house right after the killer committed the crime? No. Because Miss Liu was killed around midnight. And Mr. Xiao didn't arrive near the house until after daybreak. Is the time of death you mentioned accurate? This is my preliminary analysis based on the body's characteristics. Auntie Vu, our coroner, is currently conducting the autopsy. No conclusion has been reached yet. You dared to tell the time of death just by glancing at the body? Indeed, the time of death relies on the coroner's further assessment. But that doesn't affect my inference. Mr. Shou said he looked over curiously because someone left Lo's house without locking the door. He also mentioned no one entered or left Lo's house after the suspect left. If that is indeed the case, how did the body end up locked inside the wardrobe? Sir, did you fabricate the story about seeing the body? Although I have not personally witnessed it, I believed that to be the case. This is a matter of life and death. How can you take it for granted? Alas. But nevertheless, Mr. Shou did see Yangtze sneaking out of Lo Xunrui's house. Yes or no? I have made a hasty judgment about the matter of the body. However, the person I saw was indeed Yangtze without a doubt. Mr. Shou, how can you be certain that the person leaving Lo's house was none other than Yangtze? I had a close encounter with this person, and his peculiar attire made a deep impression on me. In what way was his attire peculiar? He wore a white turban, held a rod, and carried a box. He didn't look like a good person. Have you seen anyone else coming in and out of Lo's house? It seems there's nobody else. Seems? I can't recall clearly. I'm afraid more words means more mistakes. Please allow me to think it over. Well, then go think about it for a while. Lord, at present we cannot rule out the suspicion on Yangtze. It's possible he entered the scene twice, once to commit the murder and once to hide the body. Mr. Shen, what do you think? Could be advisable to question Yangtze first and see what he has to say. Alright, let's proceed to question Yangtze then. Young man, we have questions for you. Sir, feel free to ask. I will certainly speak to whatever I know. Were you the one who delivered the steamed buns to Lo Xinwen's house this morning? Yes, it was me who delivered them. Who in the neighborhood doesn't know that? I'm the most warm-hearted, helpful, and chivalrous... Don't talk nonsense. Lo Chao accused you of murder and hiding the body. What do you have to say about that? I'm being wrongly accused, sir. I'm a well-behaved person. I've never killed a living creature, let alone a human being. Mr. Shou saw you coming out of Lo's house. How do you explain that? You must have mistaken me for someone else. What did you do this morning? Come clean and tell the truth. Yes. Oh, did he steal the picture off the wall? After leaving Lopez's house, I quickly returned to my shop. But I still got scolded by my boss, Cal, because I failed to deliver the morning orders. Then I had to rush and deliver orders as quickly as possible without stopping for a moment. By the time I delivered the order to Lo Xinwen, I had already caught up with the schedule. You saw Lo Xinwen being arrested in the morning. Why did you still deliver the buns? If the customer orders, no matter whether he eats it or not, I have to deliver it, right? I knocked on the door of Lo Xinwen's house for quite a while, but there was no response. I intended to leave the food box at the doorstep, but the door opened easily with a gentle push. I feared that buns would be stolen by a dog and Mr. Cow would scold me again, so I went inside, placed the food box on a small table by the door, and then hurried to the next customer. Ah, the painting is on the wall. Oh, and the ceramics were missing too. I bet he robbed the place because he knew the guy had been arrested for murder. Was there anyone inside the house at the time? There was not anyone inside the house at all. When you first entered the house, did you notice anything unusual? It seemed like there was nothing unusual when I entered the house. Strange. He shouldn't have overlooked something like that. What else did you do after entering the house and placing the food box? In placing the food box, I returned empty-handed. I had other orders and couldn't afford any delays. Maybe Mr. Shao happened to see me when I came out. He misunderstood me. He's nervous because he's a thief. Mr. Shen, what do you think? The 6 statements made by Yang Er in his testimony contradict one of Chao's statements. Inquiry. Let's see if we can get it right the first time. Or me, I guess. Okay, there's no response. I wonder... Okay, so maybe it's the empty-handed one. Okay, he carried a box, and this one he says he returned empty-handed. Hopefully that's right. Aren't you aware of your own situation yet? Why did you lie? I didn't! Mr. Shao saw you coming out of Lo's house with a rod in your hand. What was that? There was nothing. There used to be a painting hanging on the wall of Lo's house, but now it's gone. You took it, didn't you? After entering Lo's house and confirming there was no one inside, you had the intention to steal. You took away the painting on the wall and the valuable porcelain items from the house. You have a history of theft, so this kind of opportunistic act may not be your first time. And the rod Mr. Shao saw was actually a rolled-up painting. I told you so. This guy's thieving nature never changes. How dare you repeatedly lie in the courtroom? I'm out of water. Did you kill Miss Liu? Please forgive me, sir. Please forgive me, sir. I was greedy for money and was momentarily blinded by greed, but I really didn't kill anyone. That painting was not taken down by me. When I entered, it was already on the table. Maybe that was the murder weapon. Bold villain, if you do not speak the truth any longer, caning punishment will be served. I realized my mistake. I really realized my mistake. Apart from not mentioning the act of theft earlier, everything else I said is true, I promise. I will return the stolen items at once, right away, immediately. Officer Ma, gather a team and go with Yangtze to see what he has taken from the house. Yes. Mr. Shen, if Yangtze is indeed guilty of theft only, then how should we go ahead with the murder trial? I'm afraid we'll have to go back to Mr. Shou's testimony. What do you have in mind? When Afu and I were investigating the scene, we found footprints had been cleaned up. Could be Yangtze, or there might be others who have been in and out after him. Excuse me. Mr. Shou stayed near Lo's house throughout the entire morning. How is your memory recall going? Do you forget things? My lords, I feel dizzy and faint after so long. Could I have some more time, please? Did the old man kill her? I doubt it. But maybe. All right then. Let's take a break and continue the trial later. Taking a break. Dog? We can talk to the dog? Shit, the dog is eating steamed buns. Uh-oh. Sword rack? These swords on the rack look quite impressive. Oxtail swords. These are standard issue equipment for court officials. Water fire stick. Several red and black rods. Ooh, well, insert it on the shelf. Rods don't have any grooves on them, so it seems they are not the murder weapon. In the courtroom, if a suspect refuses to confess, they may be taken to the yard to be whipped. Such a thick rod, it would surely be painful to be whipped with it, wouldn't it? After dozens of lashes, the skin would split open, flesh torn, and blood splattered. Ooh. Oh, such severe beating. One would surely confess to anything and have no strength to refute. But what if it turns out to be a mistake in the end? What should be done then? Forcing confessions through torture has led to numerous wrongful convictions throughout history. The case of Yang Miao and I'm not even going to attempt. Over a few decades ago was just an example. Indeed, such practices are far too arbitrary and unjust. Precisely because of this, we must value evidence and uncover the truth through it. Is that Auntie Vu standing on the steps whom Officer Ma mentioned? Well, I just met her at Lo's house. I heard from the soldiers that she is a very skilled coroner, but she doesn't look like it. Huh? Little brat, do you think my ears are not working? Auntie Vu, Afu speaks frankly. Please forgive him. Are you the scholar who found the corpse? Nice to meet you, Auntie Vu. I'm Shen Chongping. Fairly polite. Auntie, has Miss Liu's autopsy been completed? I wonder. You don't know the rules. Are you allowed to inquire about the autopsy? Miss Liu's death is mysterious, and I also want to do my best to help in any way I can. I haven't finished my examination yet. Wait a little longer. When I have the results, I will report to the judge accordingly. Okay. Has Lo woken up yet? Yes, when the court session began, he woke up. I would like to have a talk with him. Would it be possible to arrange for that? Lord is instructed if Detective Shen is investigating the case, we should cooperate. Oh. If he cooperates. I was thinking who was coming. It's the great detective who trapped me here. Are you here to showcase your intelligence to me? I'm here to ask you something. So, you are here to ask me why I killed Lope? My answer is that he brought it upon himself. No, what I want to ask is about Liu Pinchi. Who is Liu? What? He's pretending he doesn't know her? Even though she was editing his stuff? Monsieur from Golden Words helped Lope publish his books. How is it possible you don't know her? Oh, you're talking about Monsieur. What is the difference? People keep correcting them. You should ask Lope about her. She has nothing to do with me. Oops, I almost forgot. Lope can't answer any more questions now. Miss Liu's body is in your wardrobe. Who else would we ask but you? What? Ah. She colluded with Lope. They deserved it. Colluded? Even if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. Ghost in the Well, Bells and Bones, Mysterious Echo, and Swordsman Case. I am the co-author of those novels. The tricks in those novels are all my own creations. Recently, I came up with another trick. Such a brilliant plan. How could Lope not experience it himself? If it weren't for you guys, I would have succeeded. What about Miss Liu? She's the same. She should die. She told me that she would credit my name on all of Lope's novels. Last night she came to me, making promises and swearing that she would expose Lope. But what actually happened? Check the newspaper. New book by author Lope, edited by Liu Piang. I think I'm a fool? And then she even went to cry by the creek. Such a pretentious act. That was that newspaper article that had all of like the marks on it. Why are you silent? Why don't you talk? I see. Great Detective Shen couldn't solve the second case. He came to me for help. Seeing the furrowed brow on your face, it truly brings joy to me. You guys, how long are you going to keep chatting? Hey! His sword has the yellow and red tassel has the... I wonder if that's the same as the thread that they found in the well. Maybe Officer Ma was the one who murdered her. Lo Xinwen, let's see if you'll still be smiling when it's time for your punishment. Officer Ma, are you inquiring about the motive for the crime? Oh, we are inquiring. Old Shao has recovered well. Lord appreciates your help and allows you to attend the court. Don't be ungracious. Hurry up and move. Seems like we'll have to go to the court first. Is it a confession what Lo Xinwen said just now? Should we report what he said to the judge? Let's first hear what Mr. Chow has to say before making a decision. Rise to the court. They only have eyes left. We will continue investigating, the murder case of Liu Pingqing. Please tell us again about your experience this morning, Mr. Shao. This time there must be no mistake. Okay. Okay, he went to wait early for the candidate exam results. During the wait, I strolled around and saw someone coming out of Lo's house. He wore a white turban, held a rod, and carried a box. He should be Yangtze, the errand runner. After Yangtze left, did you continue to stay near Lo Xinwen's house? Indeed, that's right. I didn't leave until the armed officer arrived to guard the scene. During that time, what did you see? I did not observe anything unusual during that time. Results were announced, and I found that my ticket was missing. I lost interest in all else. Did you see anyone else enter or leave Lo's house? I did not see any other person coming in or out. Are you sure you didn't miss anything? I have carefully recalled, and I can confirm that I did not miss anything. Are you telling the truth this time? I dare not speak falsely. Every statement is true. Mr. Shen, what do you think? The old scholar's response this time seems to be no different from before. On the contrary, he did mention new information this time. Let's start questioning once again. Okay, so he saw in air. Okay, he never saw anyone go in and out until an officer arrived. I still only get the same amount of guesses. It's not per question, it's overall. Okay, so we already used this. Well, if he helped post the list, then how could he be there? Okay, so he never saw anyone go in and out until an officer arrived. Soon, the exam results were released. But the soldier says that at noon he helped post the results and then went to go guard. I'm going to say that's it. I wonder what happens if you use up all your guesses. Mr. Shou said he saw a soldier come to guard Lo's house before the release of the exam results. However, Soldier Chen said he first went to post the notice and then stood guard at Lo's house. There is a contradiction between the statements of these two. Old chap, how dare you deceive me? I am willing to swear upon the sun that not a single word of mine is false. Could it be that the soldier has made a mistake? What do you think? Is it ultimately Soldier Chen who made a mistake or Mr. Xiao who made a mistake? I'm going to say neither of them. I'm going to say it was a different person. Maybe neither of them made a mistake. Is that really the case? Because what they say was not the same, was not the same person. It is highly possible that the person Mr. Xiao saw was... we want Officer Ma. Is there any other soldiers? I mean, there's the judge, but he's the one with the thread on his sword. So I'm going to go with him. The person Mr. Xiao saw was you, Officer Ma. Officer Ma? How can you say that it's me? Mr. Xiao saw the soldier at Lo's house before the release of the examination results. Soldier Shen was posting the notice then. 15 minutes later, he came to guard the house. So it's not him that Mr. Xiao saw. Rather, an officer with a sword. Ordinary soldiers carry spears with them on daily duty, while only Officer Ma carries a sword. Speaking of it, we didn't see Officer Ma in the cart... Didn't we... Don't mind me. Speaking of it, we didn't see Officer Ma in the court this morning. Officer Ma, what's going on? Where were you this morning? I fear there's a missing clue. There are missing clues in Master Lo's case. I went to investigate again near his home. I think I was seen by Mr. Xiao when I passed by Lo's house. You mean you just passed by and didn't enter the house? Old Xiao, did you see me enter the house? I am not sure. I think you didn't. Old Xiao can prove that I didn't enter the house. He said that because you threatened him. Besides, if Officer Ma hadn't entered the house, who would have erased the footprints on the ground? What footprints? Lo Xinwen lived messily, and the floor was covered with dust. It's easy to leave footprints. Yangtze entered the house but left no footprints on the ground, also no footprints of others. It shows after Yangtze left, someone manipulated the scene and wiped away the footprints. Isn't it obvious enough? The footprints were erased by Yangtze, but why would he? He's stealing things, but... Dark. If Yangtze cleaned up the scene, then this item should not have been left behind. Okay, these... Okay, well, it wouldn't be this. It wouldn't be that. It's covered in dust. Wall marks. letter impression, soldier's testimony, business card they didn't get from them, blacksmith they didn't get from them, these were in the well, and this was in the well. So I'm guessing it can only be this. I hope I'm right. 3 more guesses.
说杨二能想到清理现场的脚印，
If Yang Er could come up with the idea to clean up the footprints at the scene,
就不可能把
then it would be highly unlikely for him to leave this box of steamed buns at the scene. Right, Officer Ma also mentioned before. I suspect it was Yang Er as soon as I saw that food box. Oh, how do you know the food box was there?
如果杨二想要抹去自己进过屋的痕迹，
If Yang Er was to erase his presence in the house, why would he leave such clear evidence?
如此愚蠢之举，
Such a foolish act is not something just anyone can do. Yang Er might be an exception. Yet, Yang Er tends to focus on starting tasks rather than finishing them.
可他怎么会？
But how did he suddenly come up with the idea to clean up the footprints on the ground?
当然，我猜测杨二是受罗什文委托。
Lord, I guess that Yang Er was commissioned by Lo to help him clean up the scene.
但对贵
However, he was not aware of the body inside the wardrobe.
此话怎
What do you
讲？
mean by that?
吴大娘
Auntie Vu has just helped us confirm the murder weapon. It is the painting that Yang Er took.
什么？
What? I knew it. Summon Auntie Vu to the courtroom immediately. Auntie Vu, Officer Ma said that you believe this scroll painting is the murder weapon. Indeed. I indeed have this suspicion. How do you explain it? Just compare the scroll with the choke marks on the victim's neck and you'll see the clues. Nice. A long linear strangulation mark on her neck with 2 evenly distributed vertical marks. So it wasn't just a regular bamboo rod. Look at this scroll. There are 2 leather straps tied on it. These straps match the thickness and spacing of the vertical marks on the strangulation mark. From this perspective, the scroll painting should be the murder weapon. But what? Oh. So maybe I'm still right. Maybe it is still bamboo, and that's where the rung of the ladder went, because it's missing one. The strangulation mark is wider and thicker than the scroll. They do not completely match in this aspect. Auntie, is it possible that this mark was created by repeated and prolonged compression? After all, the murderer wasn't strong enough, and the victim also showed signs of resistance. So, who has scratch marks on them? If we consider that the position of each compression has some deviation, it could make sense. Officer Ma mentioned the murderer wasn't strong enough. Can you already identify the murderer? The murderer was Lo Xinwen, as the body was found in his wardrobe. What you think happened does have some logic to it, but this is the newspaper found in Lo Xinwen's house. Lo Xinwen, this wicked man, punctured the faces of Master Lo and Miss Lu in the photograph. Is it evidence how deep his hatred towards the 2 is? Or it is evident? Mr. Shen, how do you view this?
先生对此怎么看？
What do we think? I mean, he could be the murderer. He definitely said she deserved it. But why would the detective go in and clean up the footprints? Or the officer, I guess. If it was low.
不，罗世文未必是凶
He
手。
may not be the murderer. For one thing, he might have still been at the house killing his uncle.
问题出在死亡时间上。
Ah, the problem lies in the time of death.
我初步
Based on my initial assessment, Miss Liu was killed sometime around midnight.
那个时候，
I had arrived at Lopez's house not long before that.
罗世文
Lo Xinwen should have been busy dealing with the crime scene at Lopez's house, it seems. He seems awfully chuckly today.
先生，
Mr. Shen, do you know about this? Yangtze is indeed the most renowned coroner in the Jiangsu region. You are analyzing the time of death in front of her. Isn't that like bringing coal to Newcastle? Ma Dawei, please don't flatter me. But I am indeed curious to know, what is Mr. Shen's basis for his judgment?
我主要是根据事实
Mainly judged by the degree of rigor mortis and the stiffness of the fingers and toe joints. You ignorant layman. Only know about rigor mortis? Rigor mortis was body temperature measured? Pupils observed? Did liver mortis fade after pressure? Also, the body's state changes aren't isolated. Were there environmental factors considered? Long pause.
让乌大娘推断的死亡时
May I
间
ask, Auntie Vu, what your estimation of the time of death is? Between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock today. It's much later than we thought. If we don't consider any special circumstances, we can say it is midnight, as you mentioned. In this particular situation, based on my experience, I set the time 4 hours later.
现场
Special circumstances at the scene? You did claim to be a detective and have been to the scene yourself. The heat. Did you not pay attention to the situation I have mentioned earlier?
现场会影响死亡时间判断的真实。
The evidence at the scene that could affect the determination of death. I'm going to go straight for the charcoal brazier. Because it was lit and it was stuffy.
我知道，
I understand. The solution to the problem lies in this charcoal brazier.
由于探
The
测
charcoal brazier made the room hot and stuffy like summer, speeding up the body's decay. Yes. With high ambient temperature, rigor mortis appears earlier and disappears sooner. Conversely, with low ambient temperature, rigor mortis will appear later and disappear later. Due to the summer-like temperatures at the scene, we should infer the time of death accordingly. That's why I had determined the estimated time of death to actually be 4 hours later.
既然案件发生在炎
Since the
就一目了然。
incident happened between 3 and 5, the truth becomes clear at a glance.
麻布头有什么见解？快快讲来。
What's your opinion, Officer Ma? Tell us quickly.
很显然，
It is evident that both Master Lo and Miss Liu were killed by Lo Xinwen.
昨天夜里，
Last night, he first drugged Mr. Liu with the rice cakes, then hid her, Miss Liu, then hid her in his own house.
然后又去了
Then he went to Master Lo's house and drugged him as well.
在他欲杀
Just as he was about to kill Master Lo, Shen's visit caused him to temporarily change his plan.
今日此时，罗世文
Today at midnight, Lo Shinwen drugged Mr. Shen, killed Master Lo, and set up the crime scene.
于是他回到
Around 3, he came home, lit the brazier, burned the blood-stained coat, and tried to kill Miss Liu.
然而，吕修传所知
But Miss Liu had eaten less of the drugged cake. She woke up midway and resisted his attack.
罗世文对
In the end, Lo Shinwen killed Miss Liu with the scroll, but there was not much time left.
为了赶在杨案之前回到
In order to return to Master Lo's house before young heir, he first hid the body in the wardrobe.
不料
Unexpectedly, his trick was exposed by Mr. Shen on the spot. He himself fainted at the scene.
吕修传的一
As a result, Miss Liu's body was left in the wardrobe until Afu opened it.
这就是
This is
整起案件的真相。
the truth behind the whole case.
先生，马捕头说的也不无道理。
What Officer Ma does make sense. Does make sense. Yes, what Officer Ma said is very true.
沈先生，
Mr. Shen, what do you think? Is Lo Shinwen the murderer?
就是罗世文吗？
Okay. Good night. Love you. Thanks. Talk to you later. Have a good night. I don't know. I want to say that it was somebody else. Even though what the officer says makes perfect sense. I am down to 3 guesses though. So that is difficult to decide. Because we also have to consider that the belt, the remains of the rice cakes, and a thread from possibly the tassel on his sword were in the well. And he went to the crime scene after the dumplings were delivered, which is why the guys, the dumpling delivery guy's footprints weren't there, because they were cleaned up after he was there. Oh, I guess I could move my thing down just a little bit. Oops. Maybe. So you can see the little bar. Even though he could have killed her, because he could have gone back to his house, killed her, hid her, and then gone back and knocked on the door for his uncle, because his uncle's not answering. But he seemed surprised that she was dead, even though he thinks she deserved it. I don't know what the motive is for the officer to have killed her, though. I don't know. What do we think? Anybody else have an opinion? Oops. I clicked it. I meant to just... I didn't
我认为
think
真
it.
凶另有其人。
Still.
不知沈先
Who
生
does he think the murderer is? Officer Ma's deduction seems flawless at first hearing, but upon careful consideration, something feels off. As for who the real murderer is, Lord is waiting for your answer. The murderer isn't Lo Xinwen, then who could it be? Give me a straight answer. The murderer should be... I still think it's him. I don't think the old man killed her. I don't think the guard killed her. Oops. Yes. Totally the little kid. You can pick the dog. The dog killed her. He had the pork buns. Of course, you've also got this kooky guy that had her business card. Oof, sorry. Fast scroll. I think it's him. I could be very wrong. I only have 3 guesses. It's Officer Ma, the real murderer in this case. Officer Ma? Well, it's our turn to accuse him. If we're wrong, he accused us wrong first. Shen, are you sure you are not kidding? In the courtroom, jesting is not to be taken lightly. It is not a jest. I wonder what your reasonings are for suspecting this person. Please allow me a moment to think. Oh, no, we were wrong, because usually he only says that if we're wrong. If there are flaws, please feel free to point them out. I see that you are not quite yourself. Are you feeling unwell? No need to force it. Catching the murderer and solving the case is our duty, not yours. Officer Ma's analysis does sound quite reasonable to me. I believe that should be the truth of the case then. They're taking us for arrest. Wait a minute. There's one thing I still can't figure out. Officer Ma's analysis suggests Lo hired Yang to clean up the footprints at the scene. He also had Yang remove the murder weapon from his house. But Lo fainted after I exposed his scheme, and there was no time to talk with Yang. Before that, it was unlikely he could foresee his being arrested. Something must have gone wrong somewhere. I need to think carefully. All contact leaves traces. The evidence is not non-existent, but instead undiscovered. All objects and all images settle in different locations sequentially. It's so hot in here. These buns have stayed here for 6 hours. Be careful, but don't worry, Shen, it's not spoiled. The room is extremely hot, causing the decomposition. Oh! Did he light the brazier and clean up the footprints to make it seem like the heat was there and made the timing off? Because he knows that it would be something that would cause the timing to be different for it being hot, and he's an officer. The steam buns have been left for 6 hours, did not spoil. Why is it like this?
需要我来指明方向。
Oh, here's our inner negative voice. Do you need me to point at you in the right direction?
不必，
No need.
这个
I will handle this case myself. Go
那
ahead
你
then.
倒说说，
Tell me,
巴不得能咬定凶
what
手
is
是
the
我
key
什么关
factor
系？
for Officer Ma to be able to confirm that Lo Xinwen is the murderer? Time of death? Key factor for Officer Ma to be able to confirm that Lo is the murderer. Motive? Location? Oh, the location of the crime.
尸体是在我
The
手下
body
被
was
击
found
毙
in Lo's wardrobe, so naturally everyone would suspect him.
但也很容易让人觉得是在
But I can also easily lead people to believe that he was framed. I wonder if she was killed at the well and then planted at his house. But it can also easily lead people to believe that he was framed.
巴不得能咬定
What is
凶
the
手是
key
我什么
factor
关
for
系？
Officer Ma to be able to confirm that Lo Xinwen was the murderer? Time of death.
如果案件像我
The case happened as I initially speculated. If the case happened as I initially speculated, occurring at midnight,
不是问是
Lo Xinwen has an alibi to prove that he was not present at the scene.
什么改变了死
What changed the determination of the time of death? The charcoal brazier.
自然是碳盘。
Of course, it is the charcoal brazier.
姑大娘在考虑了碳盘。
Oh, and maybe you didn't need to clean up footprints because their dust wasn't on the floor until after the brazier was lit? Just a guess. I could very easily be wrong. After considering the brazier, Auntie Vu pushed back the estimated time of death by 4 hours.
这个因素可以排除，
Can this factor be ruled out?
排除。
Ruled
如何
out?
排除？
How?
碳盘只
The
是
charcoal
提升了温度
brazier merely increased the temperature inside the room.
真正影响死
The
亡时间
stifling
的
heat inside truly impacted the determination of the time of death.
无论是碳盘，
Whether it is the charcoal brazier or the room or the temperature factor, both are objectively present.
碳盘还有一处变，
Is there another variable with the charcoal brazier that you observed? Time of charred bloodstained coat.
碳盘中不仅有碳，还有舌头
Contains charcoal, but also fragments of the coat.
可却已
What impact could the fragments of the bloodstained coat have on the room temperature?
看来这个思考不错。
I thought not heading in the right direction. No.
碳盘还有一处变量，你倒考虑了。
Time of ignition.
时间，
The heat did not last long enough. The impact on the decomposition rate would be limited.
食盒里的肉
Fact
包
that the meat buns in the food box did not spoil. It is likely due to this reason.
碳盘
The
是什么
crucial factor is when the charcoal brazier was ignited.
这个时间，
How can we infer the specific time?
不知道
If I know the charcoal burn rate, I can analyze the ratio of unburned charcoal to ash.
即便如此，
Even so, it is still difficult to deduce the exact time when the charcoal brazier was ignited,
因为不知道
because we don't know when the initial ratio of charcoal to... Oh, we do not know the initial ratio of charcoal to charcoal ash.
死板。
Think about who lit the charcoal brazier. Officer Ma's claim of just passing by without entering the room is likely a lie. He was the last to go by the scene, and he was also the most likely one to clean up the footprints. If he was the one who lit the charcoal brazier, everything would make sense. You're still unwilling to leave? Are you suggesting that I should personally request you to leave?
张大人，
Judge Shane, I have sorted out my thoughts. I wonder if you, Judge Chang, would be willing to listen to my words. Don't refuse a gift and then demand a punishment. Officer Ma, please calm down for now. I would like to hear Mr. Shen's analysis. Lo Xinwen is not the one who actually killed Miss Liu. Officer Ma is the one who did it. Shen is slandering me. How can I not be angry? Please tell me, what is your reasoning for suspecting Officer Ma? After Mr. Xiao left, Officer Ma did indeed enter Lo Xinwen's house. The charcoal brazier in the house was lit by Officer Ma, and he also cleaned up the footprints. What a joke. Why would I have the free time to go to Lo's house to light a brazier? No, your intention was to create a false impression of the time of death. By doing so, you could frame Lo for the murder. I just don't understand. Heating up the charcoal brazier in the room would accelerate the decomposition of the body. If we ignore this, won't we be more likely to assume that the time of death was earlier instead? You're talking nonsense, not even able to convince your own assistant. The charcoal burner was specifically lit to mislead this person. Ah, the old lady. Charcoal brazier was specifically lit by Officer Ma for Auntie Vu. For me? Indeed, the person he truly intended to mislead was Auntie Vu, because she is the most renowned coroner in the Qingshao region. What do you mean by that? Auntie Vu has authority, and we rely entirely on her judgment to determine the time of death. Misleading her is equivalent to misleading everyone else. Can you tell me then, where have I been misled? A hot room can speed up the decomposition of a body. Others may overlook it, but Auntie Vu won't. Officer Ma precisely took advantage of this point. Taking Auntie to the scene for the autopsy was actually to expose her to the stifling indoor heat. Wow, it's really hot in this room. Then he used his position as officer to make Auntie believe the room was always in such a state. But in fact, the charcoal brazier was lit by Officer Ma around noon when he entered Lo's house. Afterwards, Officer Ma had the soldier Chen guard the door to ensure that the room would heat up. At that time, it was only 2 hours before Afu and I discovered the body. The impact of decomposition was very limited. And all of this was to mislead Auntie Vu. But the body was indeed discovered by you and Afu first. How can it be said otherwise? Even if Afu and I didn't find the body, you'd find another reason to take Auntie Vu there. So that's how it is. The brazier was lit only for 2 hours. The victim should have been killed around midnight. Around midnight, Lo Xinwen was still at Lo Pei's house, unable to be in 2 places at once. Officer Ma, did you really commit the murder? It's a slander. It's all slander. It was Lo Xinwen who lit the charcoal brazier to burn the blood-stained cloak. The fragments of clothes in the charcoal brazier are the evidence. Shen is actually distorting the truth and slandering me. If Lo Xinwen was the one who lit the charcoal brazier, Yang should have felt the stuffiness upon entering the room. but he had no impressions of it at all. There was no one inside the room, and I didn't notice anything unusual either. And the only person who entered the room after Yangtze was you, Officer Ma. How do you know that Yangtze wasn't lying? What evidence do you have to claim that I entered the room? Officer Ma's argument makes sense, and Yangtze's words cannot be entirely trusted. Mr. Shen, do you have any other way to prove that the charcoal brazier was lit by Officer Ma? This piece of evidence can also prove that the room was only stuffy for a short period of time. Box of steamed buns is the evidence. If meat buns are left in a stuffy environment for 6 hours, they will definitely spoil. But Afu tasted them at that time, and the buns were not spoiled. Absolutely true. Afu is your assistant, so if he says they're not spoiled, then they're not spoiled? Someone, bring the compensated food box in here. I will personally taste it. Yeah, but now it's been a lot longer since then, and you're the one who's suspected, so if you taste it... The food box is empty! Ooh, the puppy was eating them. Where did the buns inside go? Your assistant ate all the spoiled buns. I clearly only ate one, and it was not spoiled. The dog? It was Officer Ma. He fed all the buns to the dog. You dare to turn the tables on me? How can you accuse me of destroying evidence? What should we do now? Let's look at this from a different perspective. Officer Ma was the last person to enter the crime scene. The bloodstained cloak were most likely destroyed by him at that time. If we can prove this point, then everything will be proven. Don't seem to be many people who know about Lopei's bloodstained coat. Bloodstained coat were clearly burned by Lo Shenwen. Shen is distorting the truth. No, this evidence proves the person who burned the bloodstained coat is not Lo Shenwen. But we're just... proves that the person who burned the coat is not Lo. But do they want the fact that the belt was at the bottom of the well? Or the thread? Because he could have thrown this in the well afterwards. It's not that. You have rice cake. Fragments of the cloak were still found inside. Footprints on the floor. His arm guards could be the murder weapon also. But we're just trying to prove that Lo didn't burn. Oh, if he... We're just trying to prove that Lo didn't burn the coat. I don't know how this would prove that he wasn't the person who burned it, though. Other than this was at the well. I don't know which one they want. I think it could be either of those. I'm gonna go with the thread, because that's what I would use. This evidence can't directly prove Lo is not one who burned the blood-stained cloak. For now, I need to present more direct evidence. Did I okay, I didn't lose a point. So that's good. So if it wasn't direct evidence... Everyone, please take a look. These are fragments of broken rice cake and the belt of Lo Pei's windcoat. Afu found these in the dry well near Lo Pei's house. They'd have been discarded by Lo Xinwen. What do these things have to do with me? I hadn't figured it out before. Why did Lo Xinwen separately dispose of the belt and the coat? If the intention was to destroy them, why not burn them together? Indeed, why would he do so? There's only one reason that can explain it. Lo Xinwen did not intend to burn the coat. He disposed of the evidence by throwing the coat and cake together into the dry well. Oh. It is indeed quite common for perpetrators to dispose of evidence in multiple locations. That was a Western-style coat, and the belt should be inserted into the belt loops at the back. There is something that everyone is unaware of. There is a discarded rake head underneath the well, and the belt got caught on it. The belt would have come off when Officer Ma pulled up the coat. After all, Officer Ma is big and tall, unable to go down the well like Afu. That's why he didn't take the broken cake and the belt from the bottom of the well. These are all your speculations. Just speculations. I did not go to find any blood-stained coat, nor did I arrange for anyone else to do so. It's possible that Lo Xinwen took the blood-stained coat back. It has nothing to do with me. Lo Xinwen is awake now. Did he go down the well to retrieve the blood-stained cloak? Just ask him. Officer Ma, it's an undeniable fact that you have investigated the dry well. This can prove it. Ta-da! The decisive evidence is this thin thread. Absurd. What can a single thread prove? This thin thread was found in the gap between the bricks on the well wall. The thread is clean and intact, not exposed to sun or rain, clearly got stuck in recently. Oh. What is the connection between this thread and Officer Ma?
谢老爷，
Judge Chang, this thin thread is red and yellow. Its color is quite distinctive.
它红色
The red part of it is dark crimson, not dye color. It looks more
更像是风
like
光的
long
血
dried blood stains.
黄色的
The yellow part also appears aged. Originally, it should have been a bright yellow color.
还请二位
May I kindly ask both of you to explain more clearly?
在下愿
I would like to point out the connection between this thread and Officer Ma.
这根细线
This thin thread is the tassel from Officer Ma's sword. Yikes.
刀碎沾有风干的血
The tassel has dried bloodstains on it, which is a unique characteristic of Officer Ma's sword.
细线很可能
The thread got stuck in the crevice as Officer Ma leaned over the well, probing with his sword.
拿不到
During the pursuit of a fugitive, you damaged your scabbard.
刀碎
The blood-stained tassel moved me.
很是本官
I borrowed your sword and had a new scabbard crafted using high-quality wood.
刚刚
Just now, I took a closer look at this thread, and indeed, it is from your tassel. No, it's not me. I did investigate that well, but I didn't find anything. It's also possible that someone else took the blood-stained coat before I had the chance.
马捕头，
Officer Ma, did you just say you didn't order anyone to look for the blood-stained coat?
除罗氏文外，知道血衣藏在
Except Lo Shinwen, everyone who knew about the blood-stained coat was at Lo Pei's house.
不过
It
你
was only you, me, Afu, and Judge Chang who knew about it. So unless it was Judge Chang... Hmm.
马捕头
Officer Ma, what is the truth behind all this? Watch the judge be a murderer, too. Yikes.
是真的
Stop accusing others without evidence. Don't blame the weapons of harm. Blame the weapons if harm comes your way.
马捕头
Is he
提前
innocent?
把刀放下
For now, please put down the sword.
大人
Shen is being too oppressive. I have been wronged and treated unfairly. I cannot accept it in my heart. Yeah, you accused us wrongly in the very beginning, but now that the shoe's on the other foot, if you're not guilty, I believe that you are being unjustly, even if I believe that you are being unjustly treated, you still need to give me an explanation for the blood-stained coat. Shen has a silver tongue. It's hard for me to defend myself. If you have evidence to prove your innocence, that would be acceptable too. And... blink, blink. Lord, if I have a way to prove my innocence, could you please help in bringing charges against Shen for false accusation? For this matter, the punishment for false accusation is in our dynasty is severe, but Mr. Shen was invited by me. Are you suggesting, my lord, that you have made up your mind to show favoritism? Judge Sheng, if Officer Ma is truly innocent, I am willing to accept punishment. Shen! Officer Ma, can you speak now? What can prove your innocence? Yes. Shen's accusations against me are all based on speculation and have no basis. I've never seen that blood-stained coat. I cannot provide any explanation for it. It's possible that Yangtze burned the clothing since he is an accomplice of Lo Shinwen. To determine my innocence, all you need to do is take a look at the hands of the deceased.
吴大侠，
Auntie Vu, is there anything special about the hands of the deceased? The fingertips have abrasions and bruises, with the nails and surrounding skin being damaged. These are all the resistance wounds left by her struggling to scratch and claw before death. But was she in the well, or was it her attacker? Because she was drugged, apparently, beforehand. Therefore, do you believe that the murderer would have scratch marks on their body? More precisely, on his hands. The logic I've explained to Officer Ma before is that in cases... Oh, so she's explained it to him before, so... he would know how to work around it. Cases of asphyxiation, the victim will by instinct grab the source of the strangling force and pull outward to resist. But if he had his gauntlets on, it would have protected his arm. Therefore, it often leaves scratch marks on the murderer's hands. But Auntie, wasn't the murder weapon in this case a scroll painting? Monsieur, when resisting, would have been grabbing the scroll, right? Take a closer look at the painting. Are there scratch marks on it? There are no scratch marks, only some signs of compression. No wall dust or floor dirt in the victim's hair or back shows she was strangled from behind. The murderer's hands would be placed near the center of the scroll so as to control the victim. Since the victim wasn't able to grab the scroll during the struggle, she'd only grabbed the hand. You mean by simply examining Officer Ma's hand, we can determine if he is the real murderer. This is just my humble opinion. My hands are clean and clear. I am innocent. Is it possible that Officer Ma wore gloves when he committed the crime? The girl scratched nails when she struggled. She grabbed so hard, even through the clothes, there would be bruises. What do you have to say now, Shen? Yeah, but you requested the Greaves. The legal code states the crime of false accusation shall be punished with third-degree offense. What is the crime you falsely accused me of? Murder. That's a capital crime. Mr. Shen, Officer Ma has already presented the evidence. Do you still insist that he is the murderer? You can still withdraw the charges now, and I will treat everything as if it never happened. Shall we take time to consider this matter thoroughly? Although it's frustrating to let Officer Ma escape in this case, we'll have to accept it. No. Appears that Mr. Shen cannot find any loopholes either. You seem awfully happy about that. I mean, I wouldn't want to be wrongly accused of murder either if he's innocent. But I would also think you wouldn't laugh about it. Lord, in such a situation, can we really not consider Mr. Shen's actions as false accusation? He's been trying to get the main character either accused of murder or punished in some way since the beginning of this whole game. Know when to stop, Officer Ma. He really doesn't like him. Seems this case won't have a conclusion anytime soon. Let's adjourn the hearing for today. Wait a moment. Judge, I still firmly believe that Officer Ma is the murderer. Even so, are you confident you can prove conclusively that Officer Ma is the killer? I'd like to give it a try. Shen, did you simply disregard what Auntie Vu said earlier as if it were nothing? I was initially planning to let you off the hook for Lord's sake, but now it is far from over. Mr. Shen, I can only give you one chance. Thank you, Judge Chang. One chance is enough. One chance. How do you plan to prove it then? Did Officer Ma conceal the wound in some way? Or is it possible that Miss Liu's finger injury was not a defensive wound? I just reviewed the case in my mind, and the current line of reasoning seems to be correct. However, Officer Ma has presented a counter-argument from a new angle. We should also shift our perspective and consider alternative angles. Instead of discussing whether something is true or not, let's take a moment to contemplate. Why are there no scratches on Officer Ma's hands? Please present the evidence. One possible explanation for the lack of scratches on Officer Ma's hands is... I am pretty sure... Oops. I just want to double check. Ma brought his arm guards for improvement. Yangtze suggested adding vertical straps. The reason why there are no scratches on Officer Ma's hands is because he was wearing arm guards. Not long ago, he had the arm guards reinforced by a blacksmith. Shen, are you kidding me? The arm guards protect the forearm, not the hand. What if Officer Ma used his arms to hold the scroll tightly? Or maybe he used the arm guards to strangle her. Wouldn't be tightly secured, there'd be bruises on the chin even if she didn't break free. But in fact, she only had strangulation marks on her neck. Only strangulation marks on the neck. Mr. Shen, there are no injuries on Officer Ma's hands. Even if I agree with your argument, it's still difficult to conclusively determine that he's the murderer, isn't it? He could have killed her wearing arm guards, but it's also possible he's not related at all. If we were to find out the true weapon used in this case, things would be totally different. The true murder weapon? Isn't the murder weapon the scroll? The true murder weapon is the arm guard. The cane with a cute little star. It could have been the bamboo stick too, but I really think it was the arm guard. I don't think I have a chance. The true murder weapon is actually the arm guard. What? How do you explain that? Su was indeed strangled from behind by Officer Ma. It was not the scroll that strangled her, but rather the arm of the Officer Ma wearing a guard. When Miss Liu struggled, she grabbed the reinforced arm guard of the Officer Ma. That's why there were no scratch marks left on Officer Ma's hands. This is all speculation. You have no evidence. Strangulation marks on Miss Liu's neck are the evidence. Yikes! Compare the strangulation marks with the measurements of the arm guards in the manual. Your arm guard straps perfectly match the vertical bars in the strangulation mark. The width of the strangulation mark also matches better compared to the scroll painting. All contact leaves traces. Even if you destroy the arm guards, blacksmith Yangtze can help verify the truth. Yeah. Then why do the straps on the scroll painting also match perfectly? The scroll painting is a meticulous prepared fake weapon. The straps on the scroll painting were dismantled from the arm guard. Ah. I found it strange before as well. Scroll paintings are usually bound with silk ribbons. Why is there a leather strap on the scroll painting, and why are there two of them? This must be your attempt to cover up after noticing the strangulation marks left by the arm guard. Confess, Officer Ma. You can no longer deny it. Were we right? He has nothing to say. Oh, it was indeed me who killed her. We were right. Mott, why? Why did you kill a female editor? Because he was a huge fan of the author. So something must have happened. Oh, he's not going to tell us why? You, say something. He's not going to give us the motive? Maybe we'll find out next chapter. Officer Ma killed Miss Liu, perhaps for the sake of this person. I would say... Well, isn't this her? Because he didn't know he was already dead. And he's a huge fan of his books. Maybe he wanted to kill her because she was going to put the other guy's name on the books. Su had a simple social relationship in town. Apparently, from Lo Xinwen, the only person with a motive to kill her is Lo Pei. Lo Pei, but wasn't Lu Jin his editor? The child Jin Tian witnessed a conflict between the two of them. The cause was that Miss Liu wanted Lo Pei to announce Lo Xinwen was a co-author of the novel. This is just Lo Xinwen's nonsense. No one in town believes it. Rumors can sometimes be closer to the truth, even if they are based on baseless claims. What do you mean by that? I have read Lo Pei's novels, and during the investigation I have also seen Lo Xinwen's manuscripts. As detective stories, the core tricks in both of their works are truly designed by one person. Why doesn't anyone believe in Lo Xinwen then? Lo Pei's stories have vivid characters and tightly woven plots that keep readers engaged. Lo Xinwen's writing seems like a mere list of events, making it tedious and boring to read. Therefore, everyone assumes that he is simply jealous of Lo Pei. But Liu Peixin noticed this matter. I found a half-written letter on Lo Xinwen's desk, and the handwriting appears from Miss Liu. Based on this content, Miss Liu intends to expose Lo Pei. This move might have caused Lo Pei to panic, so he took advantage of the admiration from Officer Ma and instigated him to commit murder. No, Master Lo is innocent. It's all my fault for acting on my own. Liu Peixin was bewitched by someone and wanted to destroy Master Lo. I couldn't bear to watch it any longer, so I resorted to this plan. What? What do you mean? That day, when Master Lo invited me for tea, I finally knew. As editor, Liu Pisheng planned to forcibly list Lo Xinwen as a co-author of Master Lo's novel. Lo Xinwen is indeed a heavy smoker. At that time, I was so furious that I drew my sword and pointed it towards the sky. It is truly heartbreaking to see Master Lo's lifelong reputation being ruined in this way. But Master Lo was kind and comforted me. Liu Pisheng was resolved, and he is indifferent to fame. He said he'd arranged a chat with Lo Xinwen last night to give him a chance to mend his ways. Upon hearing this, I came up with a plan. If I killed Liu Pisheng and framed Lo Xinwen, I can protect Master Lo. So the crumbs on the corners of Miss Liu's mouth were also planted by you to frame Lo Xinwen. Those were placed by me when I entered the scene for the second time. Makes sense. Please tell me what happened last night. Mr. Shen had already explained most of what happened last night, or has. I spent the whole night following Liu and looking for a chance to kill her. I heard her arguing with that untrustworthy Lo and saw her crying by the bridge. After she encountered Mr. Shen and Afu, she suddenly ran to Lo Xinwen's house. This gave me the perfect opportunity. At that moment, Liu Xinwen focused on writing a letter and didn't notice me behind her. When I glimpsed at the contents, I was even more certain of her guilt. From behind her, after she died, I tied the belt on my arm guard to the scroll and put the corpse in the wardrobe. In this way, I thought I could blame everything on Lo. But I never expected Lo to kill his uncle. But you didn't expect that around the same time, Lo Xinwen had decided to kill Lo Pei. And they both put them in wardrobes. And they did it at the same time. Crazy. Fate plays tricks on us. You were trying to frame Lo Xinwen for murder. Lo Xinwen, on the other hand, was the one who murdered Lo Pei. Surprisingly, Lo Xinwen unexpectedly had an alibi in relation to this case. You had to go back to burn the coat and heat the charcoal to mislead Auntie Vu. How many lies have you told me, Ma Taiwei? Oops. I interrupted her. A lie often requires another lie to cover it up. First line, Chapter 7, The Confined Room Mystery. Mr. Shen, you are also. Aw. Come on, take Ma to the jail. Case number 2 solved. Nice. I think 15 minutes later at the court's prison cell. Shen Zheng and oh, I'm so foolish. Thank you. I said many rude things to Miss Liu. When everyone laughed at me and called me a crazy person, I wished someone would believe me, even if there were only one. When this person finally appeared, I didn't believe her and instead suspected her motives. What others said is true. I am ungrateful and vicious. It's not all your fault. After being suppressed for too long, it is inevitable that you will doubt yourself. Mr. Shen, I once framed you, but you helped me instead. Actually, I did it for myself. I came to you to learn about the book, The Confined Room Mystery. We mainly want to know how you came up with the twist in that book. Why do you have to ask about this book? I don't know. Don't know? Uh-oh. Mr. Shen, you are really smart. You have seen through me completely. The Confined Room Mystery. That's the real reason why I killed Lo Pei. Dang. Half a year ago, Lo Pei went to Yangtze with Miss Liu to visit the Golden Words. After returning, he wrote The Confined Room Mystery. The other day, Miss Liu came to see me. She said that she found out that the ideas in most of Lo Pei's books were not his own. She thought it was wrong. I was a co-author of his books. Lo Pei should have put my name on it. I went to talk to Lo Pei, but he kept showing me how successful the Confined Room Mystery was, and saying he could write books on his own. I'm dispensable. This is really irritating. I was not angry. I know I'm useless. I'm good at nothing but the imperial examination. Master Lo has a brilliant literary talent. He has made many friends in that circle. Only, he can turn my ideas into stories. Seeing fans like the twists in the story, my heart, actually, I'm very happy. But the Confined Room Mystery made you realize that you're not the only one. How can he use other people's plot twists? Then what is the point of my life? Since my life has no more meaning, then let's die together. That's why I killed him. That's why I killed him. He's a little unhinged. Lo Shenwen is going crazy again. You should leave right now. It's time to give him smoking cessation pills. Shen, is it a bad thing to have a passion for something? Why do you suddenly ask me this? I feel that both Officer Ma and Lo Shenwen genuinely love detective novels. But both of them killed someone because of it. I wonder if one day my love of science will make me do bad things too. Lo Pei bears a great responsibility for Lo Shenwen's current situation. As for the problem you mentioned, I think we only need to distinguish between love and fanaticism. Fanaticism?
马普托因为
Officer Ma's blind worship is a kind of fanaticism. Lo Xinwen's gradually became extreme due to excessive obsession. It's a different kind of fanaticism.
真正的热
True love is
是
rational.
理智的
明白了，
I see.
热爱与狂热可能只是一念之差。
I like Afu.
不过，
But can people really stay rational when it comes to things they truly care about? Well, that should be... I think the last time we actually had like a scene that said that it was chapter 2, but anyway, I don't know if I want to keep going just a little bit. I guess we'll talk to Judge Cheng and see if that is a chapter ending.
在马大伟的住处
Soldiers found the armed guards at Ma Taiwei's residence that had not been disposed of yet.
上面
Several scratches were also found on them.
此案
This case should be a solid one, without a doubt.
那
That's good to know.
一连破了
Mr. Shen is truly a master detective, having successfully solved 2 cases in a row.
大人柚子
Your praise is too kind, Judge Sheng,
也多亏了
and we owe much to Afu's assistance, too. And we need to talk to her.
后生可畏。
You are really awesome. Wow. Auntie Vu, thank you. Mm.
老绅士
I'm talking about Mr. Shen. You should learn from him. Certainly I should.
大娘
Auntie, it is your analysis that has provided direction for this case.
谦虚了。
You're being modest. If you hadn't exposed Ma Taiwei's plot, I'd have almost become his accomplice.
对了
Well, may I consult you about a question regarding the posture of a corpse? Oh,
说说看，
go ahead.
你所说的死状，
What you described called
一向是
Aphis
种天机药之毒。
bonus strongly resembles Quanji poison.
天机药
Janchi poison?
天
A
机药
poison made
是用马钱子制作的毒药，
from Nux vomica. After ingestion, it causes intense full-body contortions and agonizing pain.
最后头
It results in a posture where the head and feet meet, resembling being tracted, hence the name.
好可
What
怕
a
的药！
horrible thing.
马钱子的有毒成
The toxic component of Nux vomica is known as strychnine in Western medicine.
英国警
The London police have carefully examined the body and found no trace of strychnine. I'm not an expert in Western medicine, but
既然
since you say so, it must
想必是
have been repeatedly verified. Yes.
尸检
Forensic science is vast and profound, and I only have a superficial understanding of it.
皮毛。在我找
I will
认识
discuss with the old coroners I know and reply to you later. Nice.
多谢吴大人
Thank you, Auntie Vu. Lord, I met a boatman at the dock just now. He seemed to be looking for Mr. Shen.
先生
Shen, Uncle Wong is here to pick us up.
既如此
In that case, you two should hurry up and hit the road.
马捕头
Officer Ma is being held in another cell, but I still intend to have a chat with him.
跟 能就此离
Just
婚。
Shang, let's part ways here then. Oh. Do we want to talk to the bookseller again?
小兄弟，又
Young
见面
lad,
了。
nice to see you again. Would you like me to help you improve your detective skills?
要
Right now, I don't want to become the next target like Master Lo. Young people's aspirations change quickly. It's alright, I have other books here. Shall we take a look at this book? New Tales of Mr.
看看。
Braggadocio? And this book, The New Story of Stone. Hi, Young, how are you?
打通格致筋脉。
Welcome in. I'll surely open your mind after reading it.
新石头记还跟格致学有关？
The New Story of the Stone is related to opening one's mind?
小兄弟，
You have no idea what this book is about.
理想小说，它讲的是
It tells a sci-fi story of someone brought back to life and using a submarine to travel everywhere.
地球的。我要我。
Oh, okay. Well, hope your workday goes good. I'm about ready to wrap up. I think we might be coming up on the end of the chapter here. We just solved a second case. I want to read it. I want to talk to the blacksmith.
铁山大哥，
Shangta, the case has been solved. It was Officer Ma who killed Miss Liu. Yes, I heard about it.
多亏了你
Thanks to your ironwork manual, we were able to bring Officer Ma to justice.
有用就好。
I'm glad it was helpful. Oh, we don't have to wait for him to fix our boat parts now. Huh. No, they like to eat buns. Can we go this way? Afu, what are you looking for? What? How come Mr. Cow's pastry stall is gone?
估计卖完收
I
摊了。
suppose it must have closed down after selling out.
好
Well,
吧
I was planning on getting some steamed buns to take on the road. We must be going the right direction. Yep.
哎呀，
Oh my, you are finally back.
对不起啊，
I'm sorry, Uncle Wong. We encountered a case that caused delays.
我猜
I
到会
figured
这
it
样
would be like this. Let's hurry and get on the boat first. We're setting sail. Steady yourself. Nice and chill. So pretty. I have no idea what that says.